Hello, this is a quick setup guide for getting Volumator running in your Unreal project. So I've got a brand new C++ project that we're going to integrate Volumator into. Like all plugins that contain code, Volumator only supports C++ projects, so if you've got a Blueprint project, you're going to have to convert it over. The very first thing that we need to do is to ensure that the geometry scripting plugin is enabled. Now, this is made by Epic, and it's out of beta as of version 5.5, so it's safe to use, and it includes a lot of really cool functions. So to enable it, we go to either the Edit menu and Plugins, or Settings and Plugins. Just simply type in Geometry Script, and you'll see it here, and just make sure that this is enabled. And with that done, we can close the editor and move on. So we have our Unreal project here, and the first thing we need to do, if you don't have one already, is to create a plugins folder, just like this. And with that open, we can grab our Volumator folder and just copy it straight in. If you're using Fab, it's possible that it did all of this for you. So if we open it up, we can see all the contents of it here. Now back in the project root, we're going to generate our Visual Studio project files. And then we're going to recompile the project. We're going to make sure our build settings are correct by building the development editor, make sure our platform is correct. Find our project file here, right-click and build. And with that done, we can open up the project again. And we're good to go. So we should see that new plugins have been added, and if we open up the plugin window, we should see here in volume generation, you can see that Volumator is here and it's enabled. So now we navigate to the widget. If you don't see the plugins folder here in your content browser, just simply go to settings and make sure that show plugin content is enabled here, and then it should show up. Then let's open up Volumator content, Volumator, and this is the widget that's going to control Volumator. And we simply just right-click, and we only have to do this the first time, run editor utility widget. And on first opening, Volumator is going to open a setup wizard. It's going to run you through some base setup, things like what type of volume you want to build and how the detection should work. You can read through all the information here and pick appropriate choices. Here's one interesting little bit. If you would like, you can add a button to your toolbar up here. If you want to preview what that's going to look like, you just click this button here and it will show you what it looks like. And you can see it here. So clicking this button will open up the Volumator widget again without you having to navigate to it in the content browser. So if you want to keep that, though, as this is just a preview, we're just going to copy this and then paste it into the project settings, and all the information is here if you like. If you don't want to add the button to the editor, you can easily find Volumator again from the Tools menu in Editor Utility Widgets. So with that, we've completed the setup wizard. That's set up a bunch of defaults for us. So the next time we open up Volumator, it will be set up how you specified. But you can run the setup wizard again at any time from the help menu, or you can actually just dive straight in and change all of the individual defaults in Volumator with this data asset that can be found in the content browser. And we're off to the races. You'll find that all of the settings are open by default, so you can either minimize these and then open them as required, or just disable all of them with the settings button here. But let's get straight to it. Let's just check that it works. So we'll come down here, we'll start build piloting. Press the stop button. And there's our first volume, yay! Okay, have fun.